that I would look like a spastic chicken. I literally sound like a cat choking on a hairball. I just thought it was time for me to have my own Kim Kardashian moment. You pathetic human. Can anyone say delusional? Hey warriors, I'm Laura and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things weight loss, mental health, and take you along on my 200-pound weight loss journey. And yes, my hair is soaked because, I don't know, I just thought it was time for me to have my own Kim Kardashian moment, okay? What do you think? Did I pull it off? No, Laura, you didn't. But good try though. A+ for effort. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Oh my goodness. Comment down below and tell me, does anybody else just have entire evenings where you just sit around and do nothing but watch music videos? Is that just a me thing? Because tonight was one of those nights where that's all I did, which is why I am filming this video at like 10 o'clock at night after I've taken a shower. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I was just listening to Black Eyed Peas and Shakira's A Girl Like Me. I tell you what, that has been on repeat for basically the past like 2 weeks because my inner like teenage self has been freaking out since that song came out because they were literally two of my favorite artists when I was like in middle school and high school. So the fact that they're like collaborating 15 years later, coming out with a decent song, still sounding as amazing as ever, like the nostalgia is real. And does Shakira ever age? Like for real. She is the Jennifer Aniston of the music world. Girl, share your secrets with the rest of the world, please. Although I kind of feel like a fake when I am singing and dancing to that song because I ain't a Latina. I mean, at least not that I know of. I know my dad was Creole and that's about it because the few times that I ever spoke to him, discussing race and ethnicity was just, it wasn't a priority. But I'm guessing that based on the fact that when I try to roll my R's, I literally sound like a cat choking on a hairball. Probably not. Okay, so I know this is like a week later. You know, here's the thing. I need to stop like saying that I'm going to do anything, or at least like giving even like a vague timeline for anything, because every time I do, I swear to goodness, it's like life literally comes up and just bites me in the ass. And it's like, you pathetic human. You thought that you had control over your life and your time and what you devote your time to? Can anyone say delusional? But you know, I figured even a week late, I still wanted to share my 2021 goals as well as like review some of my like weight loss and health victories from 2020, just because I feel like it's really important to have like a purpose and a plan moving forward. So that's what I'm going to do today. All right, so let's start out with my 2020 victories, shall we? Number one, so at least, okay, this is like the second half of 2020 because I'm focusing on the time that I actually was on my weight loss journey. So this isn't like the whole of 2020. I think if I focus on the whole of 2020, I would just like start crying or start like laughing hysterically like the Joker, you know? And we don't need that up in here. No. So we're just going to focus on the latter half of 2020. So victory number 1 is when I was on my weight loss journey in 2020, I was consistently losing weight every week. Okay. Sans November, December. And if you don't know the story of everything that has gone on the last 2 months with like my weight gain, water retention, all of that just absolute crap, you can check out actually it was a video that went up this past Tuesday. So literally one video back, and it is my weekly weigh-in, like number 17 or number 18. Check it out because it's a doozy. Victory number 2 is that I completed several workout challenges, including the Chloe Teen Get Peachy challenge. So yay me. Victory number 3 is that I consistently worked out even with my knee issues and just being morbidly obese, which just makes working out a lot more uncomfortable than say when you're at a lower weight. Victory number 4 is that I found an intermittent fasting schedule that works for me, and that is OMAD. Although I guess it's not technically true OMAD because there's a lot of people who say that it's not actually OMAD unless you fast for 23 hours and only eat in the 1 hour eating window, and I just can't do that. So it's usually more like an hour and a half to 2.5 hour eating window. But I still consider that OMAD. Whatever. Point is, I found an intermittent fasting schedule that works for me. Victory number 5 is just that I started doing more of the things that I love and I enjoy again, especially dancing. Like the beginning of this video is case in point. Victory number 6 is that I learned to focus on and get excited about non-scale victories even more than like the actual weight loss or even like measurements and pictures. Victory number 7 is that I have really tried to make mental health a focal point of my weight loss journey and have really reaped a lot of benefits from that. Though the last 2 months were exceptionally difficult, but I made it through them without completely giving in, which in the past I would have. Victory number 8 is that I stopped really restricting myself or deeming certain foods as off limits. And I just learned how to make the choice to say no, or to make the choice to indulge every once in a while and live and enjoy food with my friends and family without feeling guilty or beating myself up. Which again, compared to my history of weight loss, is like night and day. When I say in the past that I would literally beat myself up over eating like one Hershey's Kiss, I'm not joking. It was that bad. Victory number 9 is that despite all of the crap that went on in November and December, not just like my weight gain and water retention and the issues I was having with trying to lose weight, but also just other things going on in my life and in my health, I still, for the most part, I stayed the course. Like I stayed on track. Even those weeks when I was doing everything right and wasn't losing anything, and some weeks I was actually gaining, I still stayed on track for most of it. Yes, I did have the 1 week where I binged, but again, I feel like that's a victory in and of itself, is that I was able to stop that binge spree in its tracks, and I didn't let it derail me and cause me again to like give up on my weight loss journey altogether, which it would have in the past. Like I'm back on track. I nipped that binge spree in the bud. So that is another victory. And victory number 10 is that I started a freaking YouTube channel, and I'm trying to share my weight loss journey in the most raw and real way possible. And that's pretty cool. So that's it for 2020 victories. And now let's look to the future and talk about what my goals are for 2021. Most of these are all like health and weight loss and fitness related, though I do have a few towards the end that are just more personal. So goal number 1 is that I would love to lose 100 pounds in 2021, which is approximately 1.9 pounds per week. Goal number 2 is that after I complete this no added sugar challenge for January, I would just love to limit my added sugar for the rest of the year. And so I was doing some research, and it says that it's best to keep your sugar intake to 10% or less of your calories every day. And so I think that's going to be my goal. So basically, after January, limiting my added sugar to 10% or less of my daily calories. Goal number 3 is that I really want to just experiment more in my diet and try out new recipes, and even maybe like incorporating some more vegan meals, like maybe having like 1 to 2 days out of the week where I just eat vegan. I think that'll be my goal, is to like have 1 day out of every week where I have a vegan meal. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my goal, because I feel like if I do more than 1 day, I'm setting myself up for failure. But I think if I just do one, that's good. And then if I do more than that, then even better. Goal number 4 is that by the end of 2021, I would like to be in a place where I can do more intense workouts like T25 or Taebo. I don't think I'll be at the place where I could do Insanity, but at least like T25 or Taebo I think is a realistic goal. I just need to get like rid of some of this weight, and hopefully that will help with my knee as well, so that I can do that. Goal number 5, and this is actually one of my biggest goals for 2021, is that I want to get to a place where I can learn dance choreography without feeling uncomfortable or limited or restricted in my movements. And I know most of you are gonna be like, she just wants to learn K-pop choreography, doesn't she? And that's not necessarily true. I know this might sound unbelievable, but I like K-pop, but I'm not crazy about it. I have been listening to K-pop since 2008, okay? And I can honestly say in the past like 12 to 13 years that there is maybe 24 songs max that I actually really, really like and listen to regularly. And like 4 or 5 of those songs probably, I'm pretty sure, came out in 2020. Like most years, no songs would come out that I actually really, really liked, or maybe like 1 max. Again, I know most of you are gonna be like, liar, but it's the truth. But then I'm not just like that with K-pop though. I don't know. I feel like it's really rare for, especially nowadays, for songs to come out that I really, really like enough to like download to my phone and listen to regularly. I'm really, really picky about the music that I listen to. Even with artists that I love, like I'm not one of those who just like feels loyalty and is like, because I love this artist, I'm going to love every song that they come out with. I'm not like that. I'm just not. Now that being said, there is some K-pop choreography that I would love to learn, like BTS's Dynamite. Heck yes, please. Hwasa's Maria. Oh, I love that song. Super M's Jopping, although I feel like I would literally die from exhaustion doing that choreography. I would really, really, really love to be able to learn Taemin's Move choreography, but I just know in my heart of hearts that I would look like a spastic chicken. And I don't know if it's just me, but if you're not already an amazing dancer in your own right and can do Taemin's choreography justice, it just feels like a crime to even try. There is a reason that he is referred to as the Michael Jackson of South Korea, and that statement actually has merit. And not just with his dancing, like his singing and stage performance in general. But I guess that's what happens when you literally teach yourself to dance from the time you were in elementary school, watching and mimicking Michael Jackson videos. Like, it makes sense. You know what, ladies? I want you guys to go watch Taemin's Move and then come back and comment down below and let me know what you think, okay? And if I remember, I will link the video in the description box down below. Otherwise, you'll have to go and search it on YouTube yourself, because let's be honest, how often do I actually remember to link anything in the description box? Because I ain't got time for that. And if you haven't already heard BTS's Dynamite, then we can't be friends. especially since it's an English song that literally topped the Billboard charts in America for weeks. No excuses. So if you haven't already watched BTS's Dynamite, then go watch that one as well and just get ready to just smile and feel all the good feels. All right, so let's just hop off the K-pop train. Basically, the point I was trying to get across is that I don't just want to learn K-pop choreography. Like, I just would like to learn hip-hop choreography in general. Yeah. Goal number 6 for 2021 is that I just want to get to the point where I am addicted to working out again. Goal number 7 is to go at least 6 months without binging. And I'm already on week like 2.5 or 3, so only like, I don't know. It's too late at night. I don't have the energy to do math. So if you know how many weeks I still have left, comment down below. Goal number 8 is to be able to do squats without any knee pain. And then I have a couple more personal goals. So goal number 9 is that I would like to sit down and write for at least 30 minutes twice a week. I have really gotten away from writing, which is just, it's a shame because I love to write, and I think I've mentioned this before, but writing is really, really grounding for me. Actually, it doesn't matter what I'm writing, but just the act of writing something. It's one of those moments when I just feel really present in my body, really present in the world. I don't, that might just sound weird, but I don't know any other way to explain it other than that. I just feel here when I'm writing, and I need to be more intentional and purposeful about doing it more. And goal number 10 is to limit my screen time to 1 hour or less per day, at least on the weekdays. I mean, on the weekend, I'm not as worried about it. Goal number 11 is that I really, 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 really want to stay on top of my chores and my cleaning. So what I was thinking my goal would be is to spend at least 20 minutes every single day cleaning. I think that is a long enough time that I can stay on top of things. So that's going to be my goal for 2021, is spending at least 20 minutes every day cleaning something. Goal number 12 is that by the end of 2021, I would like to be able to afford to get a little bit bigger apartment. I'm not like wanting to go out and rent a house or anything, or like a 3-bedroom apartment, but even just a 2-bedroom apartment would be awesome, so that I could have my bedroom and I could have like a little office, and just have a little bit more space, because I just feel really crowded sometimes and cramped. So that's another goal that I have for this year. And then goal number 13 is I would really, really like to do like some sort of charity event with you guys. I don't know what that would look like, but I'm thinking on it. I know a couple of YouTubers that have done things like 5Ks, but that ain't gonna happen. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys have any ideas for something that isn't a 5K, comment down below, because I would love some ideas. I don't know. I just feel like right now with the thing going on in the world, there's just so many people in need of help. And it breaks my heart, because I was telling my family the other day that I feel extremely lucky that even though I work in a very, very high stress job, it's still a job. Like I am still employed, and there's no, at least not that I know of, like there's no risk of any of our positions like being furloughed or anything like that, because we are technically considered essential workers. And it would just be nice to give back a little, because again, I know so many people are struggling right now, and working myself with a lot of clients who are low income level and like on Medicaid. I can't tell you the number of families that we work with that were sharing that they could not afford to give their kids a Christmas this year. or I guess last year. And it broke my heart because, again, like I am extremely lucky. My family is extremely lucky that we are at least financially stable. So I would love to be able in 2021 to give back. So again, if you do have any ideas for some sort of like charity event that we could do together as the warrior community, comment down below and let me know. I feel like you guys are going to be commenting a lot in this video, but you know what? Bring it on. Okay guys, so that is it for my 2021 New Year's weight loss and health goals and resolutions. We'll have to come back at the end of 2021 and see if I accomplish any of them. My plan is to accomplish them. We'll see. You know what they say about the best laid plans. As always, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know by subscribing and giving it 2 thumbs way up. And make sure to tap on that notification bell so you can join me next time. Bye everyone.